How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am here today with another collection update video. This is going to be everything I picked up over the last couple weeks. We'll get started right after this. Welcome back to Pop's Movie Dungeon. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get started. Let me start off by saying I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. I appreciate you guys clicking on the video. And we will go ahead and get started with this. Now this is going to be just a collection update video. This is going to be everything I picked up over, say, the last maybe 2 or 3 weeks. Now some of these are pre-orders that came in. Some of these are some 4K steelbooks that I picked up from Best Buy. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Now the first 3 that I'm going to show you are some new 4K steelbooks I picked up from Lionsgate. Now these are the really nice 4K steelbooks that have the really nice slips. And the first one I picked up was Apocalypse Now. Now I did not grab this when it was first released, but I decided to go ahead and pick it up. I seen it in Best Buy the other day when I went by there just to kind of see what they had. And guys, this is the one that's got a really nice slipcover. And I'm sure many of you have already seen this, but it's hard to really appreciate this when you see it online. I mean, it looks so much better in person. But I'll open it up and show you guys the inside. And like I said, I'm not going to go real deep into all these movies, guys. I'll probably give you a little bit of information as we go through. But I may go back and do a deeper dive on some of these. Now, about this movie here, I have seen this in the past, but I never really sat down and really watched the movie, if you know what I mean. I've seen bits and pieces here and there over the years. And I know for a lot of people, this is one of their favorite war movies. I mean, I can definitely see why. I mean, the movie looks fantastic, and it's got just an absolutely amazing cast. And I can tell you that it looks absolutely amazing here on 4K. That's one thing I can say about this movie. I did enjoy this movie. It kind of ran a little long for me there at the end. It's a very weird movie. I know, like I said, a lot of people consider this one of their favorite war movies. For me, it's going to be something that I really enjoy, but I'm not going to put it probably in the top 3, probably not even top 5 war movies that I enjoy. Now, I don't see myself going back and rewatching this very often. I mean, it is a very slow movie at times, but I mean, it is a good movie. I'm not taking anything away from it, but it's just not something that I can see myself going back to very often. I am glad that I have it. And this release is absolutely fantastic. Now, if you guys have got the recently released 40th anniversary edition of Apocalypse Now, there's going to be nothing new here for you guys. Matter of fact, this has only got 1 cut of the movie where that one had 3. And the only special feature you're getting on this is there is an intro from Martin Scorsese. And other than that, there's nothing else. So don't get this thinking you're going to get any new interviews or anything like that. It's going to be basically just 1 cut of the movie. But it does look fantastic. And if you're in this just for the steelbook or the packaging and that really nice slipcover, you're not going to be disappointed. It looks absolutely fantastic. So I am glad that I got it. I did really enjoy the movie. I finished it a couple of days ago. But like I said, I don't see me going back to it very often. The next one I picked up was the re-release by Lionsgate. And this is the Hacksaw Ridge with a slipcover. And guys, that slipcover is just... I mean, I hope you guys can see this in person one day. Because, I mean, it's just, they just did a fantastic job with this. So there's the front, and there's the back. And I will show you all the inside here. There's the disc art. And one thing I'm trying to do is I'm trying to hold this up high enough so you guys can see it, because I'm real bad about, you do it where I can see it, not where the camera can see it. But anyway, there's the inside. I'm going to pop these discs out so you guys can see the inside artwork. I don't think I did it on the last one, but I'm sure y'all seen that before. So there's the inside artwork. And there is the back of the steelbook. Really great artwork. I mean, guys, I can't think of another company putting out better 4K steelbooks, whatever, than Lionsgate has done this year. Really, really pleased with the quality of these steelbooks. And I did own this on 4K. I had the 4K slip. But when I seen this coming out, I decided to upgrade. And the other release of this that I had has already been claimed. I already gave it to a buddy of mine. So I'm really happy to have this steelbook. Yeah, I mean, it just looks great, guys. So the last 4K steelbook I picked up from Lionsgate was the re-release of T2 on 4K. Now, this one here, they really dropped the ball on this one, in my opinion. I mean, you have a release like this, and guys, look at this artwork. This artwork is absolutely amazing to me. I mean, that has got to be one of my favorite steelbooks of the year. I mean, I really hope this camera's doing it justice. I'm telling you, this steelbook looks absolutely fantastic. What really sucks about this is it's the same transfer as before. And we all know that this here is one of the worst transfers of any other 4K. I mean, it's kind of famous for that now. So I don't know why they didn't put the effort into go ahead and making a correct transfer of this. And this could have been one of the greatest releases of the year, in my opinion, if they could have done that. But that being said, I mean, I knew that going in. Wasn't a big surprise. It's just something I wanted to just throw out there in case anybody did not know that. But I had to get this for the packaging. I mean, this is one of the best action movies ever made. One of my favorite action movies ever made. And that's probably going to stay that way for a pretty good while. But I'll go and show you guys the inside. There is really nice disc art here. I'll just kind of throw that up there. I will take out these discs and show you all the inside. Not much to see on that side, but anyway. For you guys that have not seen this yet. But yeah, this here, guys, like I said, they really dropped the ball. I feel like if they're going to put that kind of effort into this packaging, I mean, go ahead and come up with a new transfer. I know Lionsgate was just re-releasing this in these new steelbooks, and I appreciate that. As a collector, I love this new packaging. I mean, at least, if it's going to be the same transfer, at least this does look much better. So, I'll be giving this away to a friend of mine, anybody that may want it. But it's going to be out of my collection. Alright. Now, as far as the special features on this goes, there's absolutely nothing new on this. I mean, they're pretty much ported over the exact same features as before. There are 3 cuts of the movie here. I don't remember exactly what they're called. It's like the theatrical version, the extended version, or director's cut, and then there's like the ultimate version or something like that. But you get the same features as before. You get a 55-minute T2 documentary featuring Arnold Schwarzenegger, James Cameron, Edward Furlong, and more. Some deleted scenes. I mean, like I said, if you got the previous release, it's the same thing as this. So, that being said, guys, my final thoughts on it. Am I glad that I picked this up? Absolutely. I'm absolutely glad I had this in my collection. I'd have been very sad if I'd have missed out on this steelbook. I just hope one day we get a package this nice with a transfer on the inside that is as good as this movie deserves. Now, that being said, not only, I mean, James Cameron, you got to get off the Avatar train because, you know, we need an Abyss and we need a True Lies Blu-ray. Hell, at this point, just give us a True Lies and Abyss 4K. I mean, if they could come out with a True Lies and the Abyss 4K and do this the justice it deserves, I'd be happy, man. But anyway, guys, I'm sure I'm not alone in that. I'm sure y'all heard a lot of people complain about that. But that is my 2 cents on it. So I'm going to go ahead and go through the rest of the steelbooks that I picked up, guys. Now, I went ahead and got this one here. I have not seen this movie yet. I've tried to watch it twice. And the reason why I have not watched this movie is whenever we flew to Colorado a couple weeks ago, you know, they got free movies on the plane. Well, this is only the 3rd time I've ever flown. And I got a pretty bad fear of heights. So let's just say I took some medication on the way from Atlanta to Denver. And I tried watching this on my phone on the way to Denver, and I got about maybe 30 minutes into it and fell asleep, and never did finish it. So on the ride back from Colorado to Atlanta, I said, okay, I'm going to finish this movie. So I went back in, tried to start the movie over again. Made it about 45 minutes in, fell asleep again. So I've tried to watch this movie twice and yet to finish it. So when I got back and went to Best Buy and seen they still have the steelbook, I said, I'm going to pick this up and I'm going to finish this movie. Haven't done it yet. Hoping to get to it this weekend. So you guys let me know down below your thoughts on this. But I mean, I'm a big fan of M. Night. I mean, you know, he's got some movies that I absolutely love, and as we know, he's got some movies that are not that great. But yeah, I still support him, guys. He's got enough movies that I enjoy that if he comes out with something new, I'm going to check it out. I've heard good, I've heard bad. I've heard this movie is definitely not one of his best. I always go into one of his new movies, you know, with an open mind because, like I said, I am a fan of his. And I always want him to do well. I always want to see him kind of get back on track again and make some more good movies. And this is a good-looking steelbook. I'm a fan of the artwork, guys. I'm not going to go too deep into everything on this one here. I mean, you guys have probably already seen this review. These are not new releases by this point. They've been out for a few weeks. But this is, like I said, a collection update. I want to show you that I did finally pick this up. Alright, we're going to move on from that, guys. The next steelbook that I picked up, and this one actually has been out for a while now, and I did own this. I know, guys. I know. Don't judge me. I did own this movie in 4K already, the 4K slip. But the only reason why I got the slip is because I missed out on the steelbook when this was first released. Well, Best Buy had re-released the steelbook, or they got some more stock in, or whatever. And I was finally able to pick up the Godzilla vs. Kong steelbook. Now, I love this artwork, and this was my plan was to grab this whenever this came out, but unfortunately I missed out on it. And so I got the 4K slipcover, which, you know, for the normal person, that would have been fine. But for a crazy collector like me, you know, I just want to get what I want to get, and I really wanted this steelbook. I really love the artwork on this. I'll show y'all the back one more time. And I'm just going to show y'all the inside, guys. I'm sure you guys have already seen all this unboxing before. This movie's been out for a while. But yeah, I'm a fan of the movie, guys. You know, it's I know there's people on both sides of the fence on this one here. Some of them thought it was overrated, and I can definitely understand that. But like I said, it's a fun watch, guys. I mean, these are fun movies. I mean, they're Godzilla versus Kong. I mean, what do you expect? You know, I think for what it set out to be, I think it did a pretty damn good job. You know, I'm a fan. All right, so that is all the steelbooks I picked up in this collection haul. We're going to go ahead and talk about this one here. Now, Arrow Video had this for pre-order, I guess maybe a month or so ago, maybe 2 months ago. And I finally got this in. It took a while. That is the new 4K release of The Hills Have Eyes. And this is one of the Arrow limited edition releases. Now, guys, like I said before, don't judge me. I had it on Blu-ray. But this is one of my favorite Wes Craven movies, obviously other than some of the Nightmare on Elm Streets. But I love this franchise. I've always been a huge fan of this movie. And when I heard it was getting a 4K release, I was on the fence, but I went ahead and said, the hell with it, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. But as far as the special features go on this, they seem to be identical to the Blu-ray release that came out. Hell, I didn't know when this came out. When I started clicking every video titles, maybe a year or two ago, this was already out. So I'm not sure exactly when the Blu-ray was originally released. But like I said, the 4K special features seem to be the same. It looks to be just a new scan. And, you know, this aggravates me about Arrow Video, and not many things do. I love Arrow Video. But if you're going to release a movie like this, and this goes in line with my Children of the Corn review, if you're going to release a movie like this here, I mean, at least give us some new packaging or something. I mean, it's absolutely identical. Matter of fact, when I was doing this movie, I had to the only way I could tell that these are 4K or Blu-ray is by looking at the end of the side. You can tell one's got a black case and one's got the white case. The black case obviously is the 4K. So that being said, I mean, this has got a new scan. That's the reason why, you know, I upgraded it. I'm a big fan of the movie. And like I said, with my setup here, I really want whatever I can possibly get in 4K. I definitely notice a difference with the audio and the video on most of the releases. I just got the 4K in. I have not had a chance to watch this 4K. I have watched the Blu-ray, and the Blu-ray looks fantastic. If anybody's already watched the 4K of this, let me know down below. I'm going to be checking it out real soon. Actually, The Hills Have Eyes 1 and 2, I'm a fan of both those movies. But I'll just real fast, I'll show y'all the box here. And, you know, like with all these great limited edition releases, you get the postcards. Guys, even the postcards are identical to the Blu-ray release. I mean, you're not really going to get anything new here at all. But like I say, guys, if you're not interested in the 4K, I would say go ahead and just stick with what you got. So that gives you an idea of what you got inside there. So, yeah. I mean, if I had any sense at all, I'd have just stuck with the Blu-ray myself, whatever, but it is what it is, guys. Alright, really nice book. As always, Arrow never disappoints as far as that goes. And really nice poster. I guess that's what we're here. Might as well head and show you guys. I'm sure I'm not the only fan of this movie. So there's the new released artwork, and there's the original artwork. Michael Berryman there. He's so great in this. So yeah, that is the new 4K release from Arrow Video. I hope it's noticeable. I hope the 4K transfer is worth me spending the extra money to buy this again. But look at it like this, it'll probably be the last time I have to purchase this movie. I got the 4K of it. I can't imagine them ever releasing this anything better than what this is now. It's probably the best it's ever going to look. So that alone, I'm glad I upgraded. I just wish that there would have been some new packaging, new features, do something. But yeah, that's enough about that, guys. We'll move on. So Arrow Video, keep on releasing these limited edition sets, though, because I mean they are absolutely fantastic. I mean, I love them. I mean, I would say when I'm looking at my movies on my shelf, when I get to the Arrow Video titles, they really stand out. So moving on, I don't know if you guys are aware, but Target's got a buy two get one free sale going on right now, and they got some really great titles in there, guys. I know at one time they actually included pre-orders in that buy two get one free. But when me and a friend of mine were looking the other day, some of those pre-orders were no longer part of the sale. So I don't know what happened with that. I don't know if that's something that was just a temporary thing, but I know that I managed to get a couple pre-orders in that buy two get one free sale. But for some of the things I was looking for recently, those are actually gone now. But that being said, the one thing that I picked up in the buy two get one free, and for whatever reason, I got my packages are being shipped separately. You know how crazy the shipping is right now. But the only one that I actually received from Target so far was this one here, was the Men in Black 4K trilogy. Now I own these movies at one time on Blu-ray. I think I've given them away since. So I didn't actually have any copies of this movie in my possession right now. So I was really glad to get all these on 4K. I'm a really big fan of the first movie and the second movie. The third movie is just okay. Yeah, you got the nice hard case. Show you all the front there. It's a really, really nice release. Really nice set of these movies. And I'm a big fan of these movies. I think James Earl Jones and Will Smith just did a great job together. But that's the first one there. I'll show you they each have their own individual sleeve here. There's the inside. And there's what you get on the back. And you have Men in Black 2 here. This was a fun movie also. I'm a fan of this movie as well. I mean, obviously not as good as the first one, but I still enjoy it. Third movie kind of went downhill for me a little bit, but, you know, it's still a fun watch. I haven't seen part 3 in a while, so I'll go back and check it out again here one day. And there's the backs of that. So, really nice release, guys. And like I said, I'm mixed in with the buy two get one free sale. This was actually a really good price. I don't remember the price off the top of my head. Like I said, I've been making quite a few purchases here recently. But yeah, happy to have this, guys. Another really nice 4K set there. Always glad to get a good box set. And that's the only thing that I got right now from the Target sale. Everything else is going to be from other places. This next one here actually is another one that I picked up from Best Buy. And it's just a movie that I did not have in my collection. I'm a fan of this movie. And it was a really good price. This was marked down, I want to say it was $9.99. Don't quote me on that. But that is The Hunt for Red October. Just a great movie. Great looking slipcase. And I almost grabbed this when it first came out on 4K. I am glad that I waited. But I did get the Black Friday price for this. And there's that. And we'll show you the inside. Nothing really to see there, guys. Just some disc art. Nothing fancy. But yeah, I'm a big fan of this movie. I'm looking forward to checking it out on 4K. And so yeah, I mean, Sean Connery, I mean, rest in peace. He is one of the best that's ever done this. I mean, he's one of my favorite actors. I sure hate that he's gone, but yeah, that's going to be a good one on 4K there, I think, guys. So next up, we have a pre-order from Kino that came in a few days ago, and that is The Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Absolutely fantastic movie. Stars Donald Sutherland, Brooke Adams, Leonard Nimoy, Jeff Goldblum, and Veronica Cartwright. Now, this is a double dip for me. I do own this through Screen Factory. Screen Factory a few years back released this as a collector's edition. So I have not checked out the Kino Lorber version yet. But, yeah, I'm a fan of Kino. I'm a fan of their releases. They always do a great job. And this does have reversible artwork. And what I just showed you was the original artwork. And then, actually, I remember this poster as a kid. And so I think that might be the original artwork. I'm not really sure what this other artwork is. You guys can let me know down below. Both of them look pretty retro. But that is the what I remember growing up on seeing the poster back in the day. Yeah, I was real excited when I seen they were releasing this. I do hate double dipping. But, you know, on movies that I really enjoy, from companies that I really enjoy supporting, I don't mind double dipping every once in a while. So yeah, I'm glad to have that, guys. I'm looking forward to checking that out again. I haven't watched that movie in quite a while. Alright, so as you guys may or may not know, I've recently got on the Paramount Presents wagon. And over the last few months, I've been working to try to get caught up. Because I think when I started collecting these, they were already over number 20 in the line. And so I'm trying, now that I got everything caught up with them, I'm trying to stay on track, whatever. But it seems like they release these pretty frequently. I mean, maybe like one a month, maybe a couple a month. But I went in and picked up number 25 and 27. And Vanilla Sky I have seen, but it's been a while. And I have never seen this movie. Now, this is probably going to be classified as the oldest movie in my collection. This movie came out in 1921, and it stars Rudolph Valentino. And there's probably no one watching my video right now that was alive when this was made.
Oh, do you think so, Doctor?
Do you think so?
But there's the original poster, and I love how they do that with the poster art. And I wish I could tell y'all something about this, guys, but I have absolutely I know nothing about it whatsoever. It says new special feature, Desert Heat, 100 Years with the Sheik. So I'm sure. I mean, I know Paramount Presents only releases movies that were like big hits. So I'm sure in its time, this movie here, whatever, was probably a big deal. And you know, it's always good to try to broaden my horizons a little bit. I haven't seen that many movies from this era, and I think it'll be neat to go back and kind of check it out. I'm going to take this out and show you guys the inside. And I can tell you the few of these Paramount Presents that I have seen since I started collecting these, they look fantastic. Well, they're really good transfers. They do a really good job with the packaging. Yeah, I'm glad I decided to jump on board and start collecting these, because these look fantastic, and they got that damn number on the spine, number 25. I'm a big fan of it. Now this next movie, Vanilla Sky, this is spine number 27. This is the most recent release by them, and this is probably the Tom Cruise movie that I've seen the least. And it's probably been 10 years since I've seen it. There's the original poster on the inside. And I don't really remember that much about it. I mean, you can see on the back, on this one here, you actually get more special features right there on the back. I'm not going to go through all those right now, but yeah, I'm looking forward to checking this one out again. I'm a huge Tom Cruise fan. And I think I could probably say I got most of his movies now on physical media. So really glad to have that, and I'm really excited to see what they release in the coming year. If you guys haven't checked out Paramount Presents, I'd highly recommend it. All right, we are getting close to the end, guys. I got a couple more titles I want to go over here. So I have already ordered all of Scream Factory's releases for the month of November, and what they have done in the past is at the end of the month they just sent them all in one big package. But for whatever reason, the first one that was released for the month of November, I've already received that in the mail, but I haven't received anything else yet this month. It just says pending when I look at it online. But the only thing that I've got so far was this one here. It's called Come True. And this is the absolute blind buy. Never heard of it, never seen it. I've seen the trailer for this one on a previous IFC midnight release that I watched the other night. And it looked very interesting. So I'm excited to check this one out. I don't know absolutely anything about it, but guys, that's part of the fun of all this shit is going in sometimes and just not knowing anything about a movie and just being surprised. And that has happened to me quite a few times this year. And I tell you, that's my favorite thing about these boutique titles, all these damn weird ass movies I've never seen. Yeah. So this one here is what I'm really looking forward to checking out. Hopefully I will not be disappointed. But I mean, IFC Midnight, I'm a big fan, guys. They just put out some really great stuff. All right. Now this last one is the Vinegar Syndrome release, and this is one of their VSAs. This is VSA Spine number 17. Another movie I know absolutely nothing about. It's a movie called The Grave. There's the front, the back, and you know, guys, I don't have to say it. I'm gonna say it anyway. This packaging is fantastic. Even though this is not one of my favorite covers by them, these VSA releases, you know, you got that's what the top looks like. You have the handwritten number. This is number 2,817 out of 5,000. And so, and you know, these slide out from the bottom like this. So, yeah, Vinegar Syndrome, you can't touch them. I mean, obviously, other than Error Video, nobody can touch the packaging they do on these releases. And I've said it before, guys, I'm going to say it again. You know, we got a Blu-ray of The Grave, which I'm sure a high percentage of the people watching this has never heard of. But still no True Lies, still no The Abyss, guys. I'm going to keep on bitching about it until it happens. But I haven't actually opened this yet, so I'm going to open this live for you guys right now so we can see the inside. And my Vinegar Syndrome collection is growing pretty rapidly. I just got through participating in the Black Friday sale. As you guys know, they have a halfway to Black Friday and a Black Friday sale over at Vinegar Syndrome. And it's always a great time to pick up some of their titles. And it's just a lot of fun, guys. It's really fun to get online with the community and see what everybody's buying. It's just something I look forward to every year. Now, this does come with a poster. I'll go ahead and I'll show you that in just a minute. So there's the inside disc art on that thing. And you do get reversible artwork here. So I will take that out and show you guys. There's another shot of the front again. And there is the back. So I hope this movie's good, guys. I know traditionally a lot of these VSAs are not the best of movies. I'm not really sure how they decide a movie's going to be a VSA or not. I don't know that much about it yet. Still learning a lot about Vinegar Syndrome. But yeah, it's pretty good size poster that came in here, and I think all the VSAs come with a poster, I believe. I have about, let's see, this is spine number 17. I think I probably have maybe 7 or 8 of these VSAs. I have quite a few of these still to collect. But there's the there's the poster art. It's just the front and back of what I've already showed you, just a bigger version of it. Not the biggest fan of this artwork. I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's definitely not their best. But, I mean, even the worst Vinegar Syndrome was better than most. Well, guys, that's going to do it. That's my collection. That's what I picked up the last couple weeks. Now, with all the Black Friday sales that I participated in, the Vinegar Syndrome, I got a title from Sit-Apps. I'm probably going to end up, before the weekend's over, getting something from Severn. You know, Severn sites always crap whatever on Black Friday. But I'm going to try to get on Severn, maybe order a few things. I didn't go as crazy this year on Black Friday as I did last year with releases, but I did get quite a few nice things from Vinegar Syndrome, and I'll do a video on those when they come in. So guys, if you have not seen my recent video, I've recently hit 500 subscribers, and I've got a video. I'm going to link that right up here, and I'll probably link it down below as well. If you go to that video and like the video, and please subscribe to the channel, you have to be subscribed to be entered in the contest. I'm giving away the digital codes from the recent Lord of the Rings, Hobbit, Middle-earth box set. And I'm also giving away an unopened copy of the Scream 4K Steelbook. So please go over and check out that video and like it, and you leave me a comment down below. Just anything that you want to enter the contest, anything about your favorite movie, you can say whatever you want to say. If you comment on that video, you're automatically entered. And sometime the end of this week, I'm planning on doing a live stream and giving away both of those items. But guys, I appreciate y'all checking out this video. That's going to do it for now. I will be back real soon. I got a couple other videos of mine that I'm going to be working on over the next few days. But until then, guys, you take care, enjoy your weekend, and everybody have a happy holiday.